Hey there, you're welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Omah, and in today's video I will be teaching you all how to crochet this granny square bucket hat with these cherry appliques on it. If that sounds like something you're very much interested in, please hit on the subscribe button, join the family, and let's get started. For this tutorial, you'll be needing this pink yarn, a red yarn, a green yarn, a 4.0 mm hook just like this, a pair of scissors, some stitch markers, and of course your measuring tape. Let's put that together and get started. Roll your yarn over your finger and try to make a slip knot just like this, okay? And then put your crocheting hook right into that and chain up 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we are going to make a slip stitch right on the very first chain space right there, just like this, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and lastly 3. Okay, yarn over and make a double crochet into that magic circle and then make a double crochet just like this. Go ahead, yarn over and make another double crochet right beside that one. But before then, I will be placing my stitch marker just to mark the beginning of this particular round. Okay, so now we have 3 double crochets right there. Chain 1, yarn over and make 3 sets of double crochet again, just like this one. Now chain 1 and then make another 3 sets of double crochet right beside that. Chain 1 again and make another 3 sets of double crochet. Now chain 1 and make a slip stitch right on that very first chain where we inserted a stitch marker. Now for the second round, chain up 3 and then yarn over and make a double crochet right on that same space. Go ahead and make the third one right on the same space. Now you can insert your stitch marker to mark the very beginning of that round. Okay, now go ahead and chain up 1, yarn over and make 3 sets of double crochet on that very space. Yarn over, move to the next space and make 3 sets of double crochet just like this. Now chain 1 and make 3 sets of double crochets again on the same chain space. Now go ahead and repeat the same thing on the 2 extra chain spaces opposite. And now that we are done with this round 2, we are going to take off the stitch marker right here and end the round with a slip stitch just as shown. Now for the third round, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over and make another double crochet right on that same space just as shown. Okay, then go ahead and make another double crochet, which is 3, right on the same space. Now take off the stitch marker on the next space, yarn over and make 3 sets of double crochet on the next space just as shown. Chain 1 and then make another 3 sets of double crochet right on that particular space just as shown. Now yarn over and make 3 sets of double crochet right on the next chain space. Now I'm going to go ahead and take off my stitch marker and repeat the same process on the rest of this round. Now go ahead and walk one more round as round 4 and I'll meet you at the end of that. And now that I'm done with round 4, I'm just going to cut off right now and then introduce the red yarn, which I'm going to use to walk one more extra round as round 5. After that, go ahead and make 4 more squares just like this, and then I'm going to be working with the red yarn from here down to here. I'll be back when I'm done. And now that I'm done with that, I have worked from here down to here. Right now I'm going to join this second piece to the first piece, okay? So go ahead and get the second one, wrong sides facing each other. I am going to insert my hook just like this, and I'm going to try and use the join as you go method. Now watch this carefully. After making that slip stitch, you are to yarn over and make 3 double crochets on that same space just like this. And make a slip stitch just like this. Then yarn over and make 3 double crochet stitches down on the second piece just like this. Then after that, you are going to slip stitch on the next chain space on the first piece just like this. Yarn over and make 3 double crochets on the second square beneath just like this. Then go ahead and slip stitch on the next chain space up above on the first square just like this. Then yarn over and make 3 sets of double crochet on the second square beneath just like this also. Now after that, slip stitch from the top, which is the first square, just like this again. Yarn over and make 3 sets of double crochet on the joint space right here. Now right after that, we are going to slip stitch from the middle of this joint, then yarn over and make our second 3 sets of double crochet just like this over here. This is the second one, 2, and the last one, 3, and we are done. Then the end part to slip stitch on the very first chain space right here, okay, and make a slip stitch to end that round, okay. And that's all on how to join. So guys, now we are done joining these 2 squares, and this is what our seam looks like. It's just so neat and quite seamless, which is very neat and seamless. I'm sure you can see this. So you can join your squares this way. If you don't want to do the normal slip stitches, you can use this invisible method or the join as you go method. Now for the third square, we are going to get our red yarn and join it into the piece, then work from here down to here and then join it to the 2 squares. And now that I've joined these 3 squares, the next thing to do is to work on the 4th square, which will be on top of these 3 squares, okay. That is the top that we are to work on now. So I'm just going to place this on top here and use the join as you go method again. After introducing my red yarn, I am going to use the join as you go method to actually join the top to the body just like this. So guys, now I am almost done joining the top of this hat, and it's just left with this straight part in front right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the red yarn to crochet from here down to here, okay? And I'll meet you guys when I get here. Hey there, if you watched this video up to here, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and share this video to as many as possible who will find this video very helpful. And don't forget to join by clicking the subscribe button, because I do share creative content and more helpful content such as this one. Thank you. And right now we are done joining the top of this hat. The remaining thing now for us to do is to work on this front part, which is the 5th piece and the last piece, okay? So I have worked from here to here using the red yarn, which that part is going to be facing downwards. So the remaining parts I have not joined, I'm going to still use the join as you go method, okay, to join this 5th or the last square. So work from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here, and I will meet you guys when I'm done with that, okay? And now I am done with that 5th piece, which is the last piece. This is what our granny square hat looks like, guys, using the seamless method or the join as you go method, okay? This is what it looks like. The next thing to do is to work on the brim part. So now for round 1 of the brim, I am going to insert my hook just like this. Make sure that the wrong side is facing out while the right side of your hat is facing inward. Then chain up 3 just like this and make another double crochet right beside that. move over to the next chain space and make 2 double crochet stitches on the next space, just as shown. So guys, as you can see, that is the pattern for this round 1 of the brim, which is just 2 double crochet in each chain space. So go ahead and keep doing this, and I will meet you at the end of this round, okay? And right now I am almost at the end of our round 1, just making the last double crochet just like this. So I'm going to end the round with a slip stitch from the top right here, and that's the end. So now for round 2, chain up 3, 1 2 3, yarn over and make another double crochet on that particular chain space, making it 2. Move over to the next chain space and make 1 double crochet, and on the next chain space make 2 double crochets. So basically this means for round 2 we are just doing 1 increase, 1 double crochet, 1 increase, 1 double crochet. So keep doing that, and I will meet you at the end of this round, okay? And now that I'm done with our round 2, I will be ending that with a slip stitch right on the top, okay? For round 3, chain up 3, just like this, yarn over and make another double crochet on the next chain space as shown. On the next space, move over and make another double crochet. So for this third round, we are just making 1 single double crochet on each chain space down to the end. So guys, right now I am done working our round 3. As you can see, I'm ending with a slip stitch as usual, and then I will chain up 1 and then cut off my strands. That's the end of making this granny square hat, guys. So I'm going to turn my work over to the right side. As you can see, this is the right side, and these are the ruffle effects on the brim, just the way we like it. If you want your brim longer, please go ahead and work extra rounds, but this is where I'll be stopping for this tutorial. The next thing for us to do now is to go ahead and make our cherry appliques. So guys, these are my own cherry appliques. I made 5 of them for this hat. For these cherries appliques, I have a very detailed tutorial on how to make this. I'll be dropping the link down in the description, so please check that out after this video on how to make these cherries. So you can actually stitch them onto your hat just like this using your tapestry needle or your hook, or you can actually stick them onto your hat using a glue to stick them onto your hat. And here is the final look, guys. Don't forget to hit on the like button if you found this video helpful. Do not forget to hit on the subscribe button and turn on your post notification so you can be updated whenever I put up more helpful content such as this one. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.